Hello everyone and welcome back to World of Warcraft the Burning Crusade Classic. We are still at Zethgor. You might notice that we have a lot more experience than last time. Well, we did do a Blood Furnace dungeon run, so if you haven't seen that and you're interested, that's in a separate playlist for the TBC dungeons. Check that out. And we're about, what, 2/3 of the way to level 61. We are going really slowly. If you haven't noticed, I'm not exactly in a rush. Ultimately, there's a finite amount of content that's ever going to exist for TBC Classic, and we'll get to experience as much as we want. It's not really a big rush for me to do all this questing and get to max level as quickly as possible. I do plan to enjoy all the dungeons on the way on normal mode so that I can start to learn them again for heroic. Get used to their layouts, how long they take to clear and things like that, so... I'm kind of interested by people's experiences who are choosing to grind their levels out in the dungeons. And basically, like, from what I can tell, people are choosing to exclusively level that way. Not everybody, obviously, but a fair chunk of people just looking for dungeon spam. And, like, if you're doing that, or you have done that, I'm really curious to hear about what was it like. I love 5-man dungeons, so that's like some of my favorite content in the game is 5-man stuff. It's basically the content that made me fall in love with the gameplay side of World of Warcraft, was doing the original heroic Burning Crusade dungeons. The initial Cataclysm heroic dungeons were also really hard, and I very much enjoyed those. And then 10-man Ulduar hard modes. Also, the smaller group size, some of my favorite content in the game. So I do love the dungeons. I don't think that I would want to exclusively level that way. It seems like a good way to get burned out, but... if I had 3 hours to kill, I wonder how much of a level or how much experience would that get me? Assuming you find a competent group, you could probably only clear about 3 or 4 dungeons. It's basically like an hour per run almost. And that's if nothing, like, really goes wrong. Like, in our Blood Furnace run, we lost a druid, and it took a little bit of time to get somebody in, and then for them to get there, and all that stuff. So it can easily take more than an hour for just a 5-man dungeon, even on normal mode. Alright, we need one more of these. I'd love for this to be the one. Oh, we are out of line of sight. There we go, that's better. Yeah, we're opening up with our wand now to make sure that we can actually tag stuff. This area is still pretty farmed out. Not as bad as it was the other day, though. That's not going to be good. Did we get him? And are we going to be able to loot? Nope. We're not going to be able to loot without pulling these guys. These are the most annoying enemies that, like, I've come up against. As far as, like, just basic enemies in the game. I really, really hate these warlocks, or whatever the hell they are, the necrolytes. I hate them. I hate their stupid skeletons. It's all bad. Oh, good! Yeah, this is where, like, solo players just go to die, apparently. I'm not really too keen on this. Can we get like a big heal off and maybe we will be able to run away from these guys and live? I don't know. Oh no, we can't do that? Okay, perfect. Oh, yeah. This is where the whole dungeon thing starts to look really good. Like, it just seems like it's really good. Like, you're telling me I wouldn't have to deal with crap like this. Sign me up. It's just like, it's already not a very interesting quest, you know? And then you deal with all the respawns and all the enemies that are annoying in their own right. And like I said, I feel like it's partial to the class that you are, so it's not even like it's adding difficulty. It's just adding a really big annoyance for people who are not using any kind of AoE. And that's really all it's doing. It's punishing you for your class or spec choice. As opposed to offering any kind of like interesting difficulty. Like, I don't even want to fight any of these guys. I want to avoid them. Here, we're gonna steal this shaman. Maybe a scummy thing to do, I don't know. He wasn't fighting him, so... For some reason he got aggro on him, which I did not intend. I would have gladly taken that aggro. As I am gonna take the loot. Because, yeah, that's 12 out of 12. We can get out of here, and I sincerely hope that we don't have to come back to Zethgor for anything, but I have a bad feeling, because of the named wolves in the pen back there, that we are going to be sent back here at least once. And where was the camp at? Not really remembering if it was to the north or south. Yeah, it's over here, right?
Can I help you?
Thank you, Athos. My heart is saddened to see these talismans. They underline the great losses we of Honor Hold have suffered against the fell orcs. But I am heartened to see you successful against them. If we can kill enough, perhaps we might emerge from this war victorious. Yeah, killing more of the enemy than they kill of you is a way to win a war. That's true. Warlord of the Bleeding Hollow, you've shown great strength and fortune. For you have delved into Zethgor and lived. Barely, we were incredibly annoyed the whole time, but yeah, we lived. Now, let us hope your fortune holds, for I have a dire task to ask of you. Warlord Mork sits within the barracks of Zethgor, commanding his fell troops against us. His tactics are clever, as they are cruel, and I must admit that his success against us have cut deep. And so, I ask you to remove Mork from his seat. Bring me his armor, so that we might display it for our soldiers and bolster them.
Good one.
Yeah, so we're going back.
What can I do for you?
At least we get this awesome tunic.
Go with honor, friend.
That makes me happy. Alright, there we go. Stats are going up. Gear is getting better. Alright, and he did not have a follow-up. I guess we go right back in here and try to finish this up. Oh, see, we should have came on the outskirts here and fought these grunts. Like, way out here in the fields. Alright, now where is this guy gonna be? He's within the barracks building, which is the building way back here, right? Normally I might consider like clearing the area to fight our way through to this, but with this area being the way it is, there's really not a point to attempt that. We're gonna run up here as far as we can, and we're gonna stand and fight the first thing we pull, and we're gonna hope that, like, everything else drops. And if it doesn't, then we will figure out if we can deal with it. Like, we can do this. Probably, it can't make it too much worse for us than things already are going to be by default. And there's a chance that, like, while it's running around out there, someone else will tag it, which I'm pretty sure is what happened, as I don't see that shaman coming back. Ooh, like a 10-second hamstring. That feels really bad. Good job, guy. This is an interesting inside area that I don't think I've seen anything quite like this. What's this guy doing back here? Just staring at the wall or what? You'd think he'd be, like, at least keeping guard and facing the hallway. I love the Civil War, like, Union pants we have on. Makes sense, I guess. I don't know. It's that moment when you realize you've never seen your mage's pants before because you've always been wearing a robe since, like, level 20. Okay, this guy looks sufficiently intimidating. So that's good. There we go, there's your thumbnail. Let's see. No ads to the left or the right. That was a nice kick. Good job. Only locked us out of holy, though. Eye of the Citadel. How dare you trifle with my playthings, Warlord Mork? The orcs in my citadel will drink your blood and devour you. Okay. Yeah, and then? Nothing. Seems like an empty threat, but we're gonna get out of here anyway. I think if we head out this way, it'll get us closer to the camp faster.
What can I do for you?
You've done it. Mork is slain. Now we have a fighting chance against the fell orc beast. Your aid to the war effort here is beyond measure. If you say so. Return to Honor Hold. While you were on your mission in Zethgor, I received news of from my commanding officer, Colonel Jules. He was stricken with a demonic corruption while fighting near the Gorgaz outpost, and his situation has grown very bad. You have made such great gains for us that I'm gonna run off mid-sentence and I'm gonna slap this boar around while you're trying to read my quest. Whenever they made the change to make quest givers not do this kind of crap, it was probably a really good decision because yeah, that's incredibly annoying. Return to Honor Hold, speak with Klaatu in an upper room.
See you around.
Got it, okay. We're not gonna do that right now though. Well, what are the odds that it gives us another quest to take out over here? I'm conflicted. Part of me wants to go do these portals. Part of me thinks if we wait, we might get a kill quest for some of the enemies out there. Oh, oh good, we got dismounted by a boar. Perfect. Yeah, I think we're gonna run back, obviously, and turn this in. See what the follow-up is about. Oh good, another boar! I really need to find time and energy to work on my tailoring and my skinning. I worked on my skinning a little bit, but that was in the Blasted Lands, just trying to kill like level 52 boars and skin them, and it doesn't exactly give a lot of skill ups. I have a little bit of rune cloth. Yeah, everything I can make right now requires like other things that I'm gonna have to purchase. Basically, this might be the easiest. If I can just get enough materials to make a ton of these, we can get our tailoring all the way up, and then we can start making netherweave bolts. I need to find the tailoring trainer around these parts, or can we get that from somebody in Stormwind? I'm tracking profession trainers, and there really don't seem to be any. Well, there are some inside the inn. Yeah, there's the master skinning trainer.
What brings you here?
We can train that. We can't skin anything here yet. And then, let's see, who else is here? The cooking trainer. Let's go up the stairs if we can get over there.
The Naru have not forgotten.
There we go. So yeah, we need max. We need 300 in order to make a bolt of netherweave. So I am gonna have to buy a bunch of mats,
Seek the path of the light.
or spend time farming them up. I don't have a lot of gold or a lot of time, but we'll see what we can do. Wait a minute. Here we go. Oh, Klaatu is a Draenei.
Blessings upon you.
Yes, it is true. Colonel Jules' situation has grown much worse these past days. Akarite Barada is busy praying for him. Let us hope he may be cured. I fear the Colonel may only be saved through a dangerous ritual and exorcism. Speak with me, for we have much to prepare. Colonel Jules was cursed in a battle near Gorga's outpost, a haunt for shattered hand fell orcs. My master Barada works feverishly to cure the poor human, but he needs help. The Colonel's tormented spirit seeks peace, and his path to peace, I fear, is a path of vengeance. Take this Akarite relic to Gorga's outpost, place it upon the ground near the shattered hand orcs, and defeat them. This will release their fell spirits. You must slay those fell spirits for Jules' own spirit's recovery. Okay, yeah, I mean, we're gonna carry a part of the dude's spirit around, or we're gonna trap these spirits in a totem because he wants to know that we killed them. Alright, that's fair. Digging for prayer beads. Is this the one where we have to dig and poop? Or is that not this? Let's see. Akarite Barada plans to exorcise the corruption from Colonel Jules, and will require an assistant for the task. Such an assistant must be prepared. I am ashamed to admit that my prayer beads were lost in Honorhold's courtyard. I believe the dog Feifei stole them and buried them, but I do not know where. If you speak with his master, Warrant Officer Tracy Proudwell, maybe she will know where Feifei hides his stolen treasures. Okay, so we're not digging in poop, but we're looking for dog holes, basically. Anywhere a dog might have hidden some beads. We have to talk to its master first. It just makes you feel so heroic when you can go get some dude's beads out of a hole that a dog put them in, you know? And where are these people? So wait, we don't have to talk to anybody. Or do we? If you speak with them, I'd love to speak with them. Am I supposed to know where they're at? Okay. Let's see. I can't track my target? That's really annoying. So she's somewhere. But since I can't track where my target is on the minimap, it's just like she's outside somewhere in a certain area. Wonderful. Don't see her back here. Let's mount up. It's clearly going to take us more than a second to find her. Okay, here she is over here. She's the person with the daily quest.
Hello.
Wait. I heard that your dog Feifei took Claudiu's prayer beads. Oh no, my Feifei would never take someone else's things. He's a good dog. He just needs attention sometimes. If you give him a treat, then you'll see. Do we have to really have to give him a treat?
What can I do for you?
You don't have the required items. Maiden's Anguish. Classes. Rogue. Used by rogues to brew poison. Silken Thread. Can I get this off a trade vendor?
See you around.
I have no idea. Alright, yeah, I don't really want to waste any more time with this one. It's not really interesting, and it's something that I'm just going to look up, I guess, because, yeah, I'm assuming that it's going to be at we can get it from a trade vendor, but nothing about that seemed remotely interesting, so maybe when we get to the exorcism it will be, but yeah. Southwest. So down here, let's go over to the Legion front and deal with this portal quest. Take this primer. Do we have an item? Yep. Primer. Okay. We will try to fight our way over to this portal and see if we can figure out what we need to do. I don't really want to fight two of these guys. Well, spoiler alert, we're gonna fight two of these guys. At least maybe 3 or 4. I'm assuming we just want to, like, not stand in that, right? Seems like a good idea. Alright, we got a demonic runestone. Okay, I can't... It's not an item that I can use. But maybe it's just an item that we need for another item to work? I'm really not digging all the enemies that have pets here in Hellfire. Okay, we're backing it up. Backing it up, way backing it up. Okay, they're all just gonna walk right towards us. Yeah, I don't know, let's try to cut over here. Maybe this will be okay. I'm gonna have to take out at least one of these patrols. Which is gonna be incredibly annoying. Okay, he doesn't seem to have as much health as a normal mob has, so that's great. That's great. By the time we figure out what we're supposed to do with the demonic runestones, I have to feel like we'll have enough of them to do whatever we need to do. I see this portal here, I see the one down on the hill over there. Down onto the hill, that's right. Makes sense. Alright, let's run in here and try to click things. See what happens. No? Okay. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I really don't know. I could read the quest again. I have this feeling that it's not going to clarify anything for me, but... Take this primer. It uses their own power as an explosive device. Delete the forces around the portal. Did that. Got the demonic runestones. Got that. Use the primer to detonate the stones inside the portal. Okay, so I'm clicking on the primer, clicking on the stones. It says, disables a Legion transporter. Requires 4 demonic runestones. We do have 4. What exactly is it that I'm doing wrong here? Where do I need to click? I don't know. Get a little blue hand. I'm sure it's really obvious. You guys are probably like screaming at your screens right now. Like, you know what I mean? I've been there. I've screamed at my screen when someone is missing something totally obvious. I'm trying to figure out what would make this obvious. We've tried clicking those. We've tried clicking the thing. We click over here. We click ourselves. I have no idea. Maybe this isn't a portal. I don't know. Maybe this is not what we need. Out of range. I'm really close to the thing I'm clicking on. Out of range. Out of range. Out of range. Out of range. Okay. Good game. I remember doing this quest back in actual Burning Crusade, so I know it's possible to do. And I'm assuming that there's nothing wrong with the quest. Do we have to target the crystal above the thing? Is that what we need to target? That's the only thing I can think of, looking at it at a distance. Unless that thing back there literally wasn't a portal, like... But this looks the exact same. Yeah, I can't even target the crystals from here. Can we use it on you? No, we can't use it on you either. Awesome. Alright, well, I'm not going to waste any more time here. I am going to move on with my life. Seems like the best thing to do at this point. Oh, hi. Yeah, sure, we'll kill 18 of you guys while we're standing right here. It's totally fine. Yep, okay, I'm gonna hearth back, and I'm gonna take a break here because it's just a little bit frustrating. Like I said, I'm sure there's something incredibly obvious that I'm just totally missing. You guys let me know, what do I need to do to make this quest work? Until then, I am absolutely fine putting a pause on it, and maybe just running some more dungeons to get the rest of level 61 here. And yeah, that's gonna be the plan. We'll see you guys soon. Bye now.